Take the next left.
So I'm just leaving Walmart. And I must say, I find myself a little sad. It's true. I am. I'm saddened by my experiences at Walmart.
After 600 feet, bear right.
Trying to adjust my okay. Still not working. Trying to show off my cool shirt. I see you. How old do you have to be to know what this shirt is?
Prepare to enter the highway in 1/4 mile.
How old do you have to be to know who that is? I would say 40 years old. I love this shirt. I don't know if I like the red aspects of the shirt.
In 400 feet, enter the highway.
But I love this shirt. I just wanted to take a moment and talk
Prepare
about...
to exit the highway in 1.6 miles.
Now, why would I do that? Oh, this wants me to take 202 to... 202 to 46, okay.
In 1 mile, exit the highway.
I don't think I need the navigation any longer. So I went to Walmart again because I needed something that I can't find anywhere else at the moment. And I walked in with my face mask with the hole in it so I can breathe. And I'm wearing it underneath the nose. And I found myself, let me turn this off, sorry. This thing is so loud.
Prepare to keep left after 1/4 mile.
feels good to talk to you all. I have to be honest. It feels good to be able to press record and just get out of my head. And I say that because I'm looking around me and everyone has the mask. There are more people wearing the mask now than they were wearing it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. And it's bothering me. So I asked the lady at the checkout, I said, so how many people have flipped out about the mask in here? And she says, no one yet. And I was just like, are you talking about today? And she's like, well, no one yet, as far as the whole entire time she's been working there. And she's been working there this whole pandemic or plandemic. The whole plandemic, this woman is working and no one has flipped out about the mask. I am part of such a small minority of people that refuse to wear these masks. Everyone is just conforming. It's like the sheep will line up to be slaughtered. I mean, wow. And it makes me sad. I feel like I'm in a fight. I think it's like I can't remember who was saying this. Oh, maybe Richie from Boston. That people need to know that they're in a fight. They're just unaware that they're in a fight. They don't see it. They don't see the fight that they're in. They don't see how this is not cool, nor is it legal. No one even cares. It's like, does anyone know about the Smith-Monk Act? And the Smith-Monk Act was about not lying to the American people, and how they had these laws that said that you could not use propaganda on the American people. And that was all repealed. All that stuff about, that the news and the radio must tell the truth to the people. It's all a lie. Like, they don't have to tell the truth anymore. Legally they can push propaganda. So they can have Bill Nye sit there in a chair and blow out a candle. Yet the camera is so close to the candle, you can't see the other side of the candle. You can't see anything else but him and this candle. And he's trying on these masks that are so thick, and they've been quilted with so much quilting. And he's trying to blow out the candle and is unable to. And it's 100% a lie. I think people even know it's a lie, but they're okay with it because they know that they're just trying to get us to be safe. It's so bizarre what goes on with the human being, and these people are just taking on these downloads of information through the television, through the radios, and they're being bombarded over and over to wear the mask. I watched that Tom Hanks. Oh my God. It made me want to throw up in my mouth to see that Tom Hanks is just like a propaganda monkey. You wind him up in his back, and you remember those monkeys that used to have those I don't know what they call those, but they were like it starts with an S, and the monkey would be just Stimbles or Thimbles? Were they Thimbles? I can't remember. But Tom Hanks is the propaganda monkey of our time. Tom Hanks will whine, and then you know how the monkey whines all the way up and then stops for a split second, and then it just starts to, do all those. That's Tom Hanks. He is truly a propaganda monkey. So is Nye, the science guy. I mean, he's blowing out a candle with what was obviously quilted masks to tell the people not to wear the mask. Yeah, I saw somebody just said it. CYMBOL, right? Yeah, symbol. I can't say it. My tongue is not articulating that at the moment. But did you guys see my shirt? I'm like so into this shirt. You have to be like almost 50 years old to know what this shirt means. Bam! Look at this guy. Look at that shirt. And let's go back to that monkey we were talking about, Tom Hanks, and how disturbing what he has to say is, and how these people just talk so down to us, like we're just village idiots. I'm not a village idiot. I know. I was talking to a woman in the elevator, and she almost collapsed while speaking with me, and I had to grab her, and I said, "Are you okay?" And she says, "Oh, this is the wrong mask. I need to use my other mask. This mask doesn't allow me to breathe." And I'm like, I don't think any mask will allow you to breathe, love. And she says, no, I have one. I just got to stop talking. So this woman in the elevator who's talked to me every time she sees me in the elevator now can no longer talk to me in the elevator, which is not necessarily the worst thing in the world, but it is her new reality, that she can no longer have those little moments that she has going up and down the elevator with the people that live in the building. And she's normally in and out of the house she's a woman about, I would say, in her 70s. And this woman in her 70s who finds it to be a great thing to, get dressed and go out, and she'll go out of the house and run some errands 3-4 times a day. She's talking to the doorman every day. Now she can no longer do that without almost collapsing because she's wearing this damn mask that doesn't protect you. And now they're trying to push this whole concept that it's not protecting. It's protecting. You're protecting other people that are possibly asymptomatic. Yo, it is truly 3-card Monty. They are playing us like a fiddle, and everywhere I go, everyone is wearing the mask. They're complying, and it's not just for the stores. They're walking all the way to their cars and driving off in their cars with the mask on, and it's so disturbing to me. I find it to be so sad. Let me clean this lens. This looks a little shady. How's that? Yeah, that looks a little better. A lot of road noise today. Let me get out this lane. Yeah, that sounds a little better. But it makes me sad to see so many people just lining up to drink the Kool-Aid, the proverbial Kool-Aid. Turn off your TVs, everyone. Stop watching the news. Stop being so informed. All they're doing is pumping in massive amounts of propaganda, and legally they can do that. I think people need to know more about that. People need to know more about the legislation that has gone on to totally deceive you. Forget about watching Netflix. Forget about all these shows that are just distracting you. Open your mind, read articles, and stop reading the. I had somebody on Facebook the other day. He's sending out this article where it's saying that you will be fined if you don't take your children to school in September or the coming season. So I read the article, and the article is obviously it's a British article. And I'm like, yo, dude, this is a British article. What are you doing? Why are you promoting just a title? Everybody just reads titles. These are like friends of mine, and I'm very aggressive with them. All my friends on Facebook, I see stuff, I'd be like, yo, this appears to be fake news. Did you read the article? Or did you just read the title? That's how I am. Oh, yes. I'm that guy. That's why I only have 70 something friends on Facebook. I used to have 2,500 friends, and then I was talking too much about chemical trails, and Facebook deleted my Facebook. So then I started another Facebook, and I said to myself, why would I get that many friends again? What did it ever do for me? So now I'm only at 70 because I need a small audience. Having 2,000, 3,000 friends, that's not going to help. But people, they're lining up for the slaughter. I don't know what to say. Let me see what you guys are saying. Salute, bro. Hey, what's up, Blueface? Wait, is that Redface? Redface, my bad. Yeah, I can't read and drive. It's too dangerous. Why take a chance? I can't do it, guys. I'm sorry. But I do appreciate the ones that do show up whenever I press record. Heading back to the city to have dinner with the family and call it a night and get some rest. But I can't believe all the people with the mask on. Maybe be quiet and let the people that homes believing everything that the television is telling them won't leave, but then how would they ever even find me? Probably some family. They'll find me when they get to drive around with me. I saw a movie this afternoon. I watched it on my phone. It was called Cabin in the Woods. I paid $3.99 to rent it for 48 hours. If you have not seen Cabin in the Woods, I suggest you give it a gander, because it's what is referred to as a truth drop movie. Does anyone know what a truth drop movies are? Like, most people think of truth drop, they think of like The Matrix. You know, those are truth drop movies. There's a lot of truth drop movies out there. And this movie, Cabin in the Woods, is such a huge truth drop. It's about how government and science work together to destroy people's lives in order to, what's the word? I'm trying to figure out the words. I did get a little distracted because I'm so quickly getting home. It's like, wow, I'm like 15 minutes away from the house. But this movie I was watching, Cabin in the Woods, it's about how science and government have come together and they figured out a way to save humanity. Ever see it for the program? You can't have people line up to be killed or sacrificed. It has to be something that you're unaware that's happening. And then there's these systems in place. So Cabin in the Woods, there's these creatures that live underground, and the only way to quench the creature's thirst is by sacrificing the innocent. And you have the athlete, you have the scholar, you have the whore, you have the idiot, and you have the virgin. And these 5 elements is what's necessary in order to save humanity year after year after year. And what this government organization does is it lures people into this cabin by selling the cabin to, selling the cabin to people. Every year the cabin goes up for sale, and then people vacation at the cabin, at the cabin. And once at the cabin, they have this thing that's called choice. They almost choose their own death, to say. So their death it's something that we find out later on, that this government organization has almost a shield around the whole, like, let's say the cabin, and let's say 5 acres around the cabin, or let's say 10 acres around the cabin is shielded. Something like Wakanda, something like something you see in Star Trek, or even in the Hunger Games, where there was like some sort of dome, and the dome created like a shield. This has that same sort of effect, and this shield is to keep people out and to keep them in. And the movie in itself is something that you really don't care about. It's the kind of movie that you will see and forget. You won't be able to remember like the plot or who the characters were. It's not like a very memorable movie, but when you look at it from a truth drop aspect, oh man, the movie takes on another turn. The movie's pretty damn good. So you get a chance to see Cabin in the Woods, check it out. Check out the truth drop aspects of it. How It reminds me of our politicians. Like you look at Cuomo and all of these different governors, they just have this smug smile on their faces as if they're doing the right thing. And this movie was like that. These scientists and these government organizations that's involved in killing 5 people every year, sacrificing 5 people in the most horrific ways they can die, are so happy and smug about the thing. They actually start betting. Like all the people that work for this organization, this government organization, they actually bet which choice will they pick in order to kill them. And they happen to pick zombies. So they yell out, "Oh, that's maintenance. Maintenance always picks zombies." And look, maintenance won, and there's like a big money pool. Everybody's in there laughing and joking, and there's like 100 people that are there working for the government in a capacity that is there to save humanity. But in order to save humanity, there has to be sacrifices. And I look at the Governor Cuomo, and these people, they're the same way. They are the same way. They are so smug and just so arrogant, and they feel it's like as if we are being put out there to be sacrificed, and they look at it as for the greater good, and they're happy about it. So check out the movie just for those aspects, to see how they correlate to just the way Bill Gates and his wife are always smiling. Their new thing is like, yeah, they'll see when the second wave comes. And Fauci, all these people, it's like they're in on something bigger and greater, and they won't even tell us. They won't even say, yo, 5 people got to die every year for the world to continue the way it is, or else these huge creatures come out from under the ground and they will slaughter 50% of the population. So in order to keep them down, this is what we do. No, they don't do that. It's all a secret. And I liked it. I liked the movie for the truth drop aspects. You get a chance, check it out. You are appreciated. Thank you for riding along with me. I was feeling a little melancholy leaving out of the Walmart. Just feeling sad about how the world just has conformed and how the sheep will line up to be slaughtered. And it's stressful, I must admit. It's very stressful to see the people with the mask on being good citizens like they do over there in China. You see, in China, they have this point system. And the point system goes according to yourself. Your phone is a rating system. And you get rated on whether or not you're being a good citizen or not. And I would have to say, it's kind of scary that we're there. We're there. America is becoming a communist country right before our eyes. We are there. And I'm saddened by that. People are just conforming. They're standing 6 feet apart. They're wearing their masks. They're not speaking to anyone. And the ones that do speak end up getting lightheaded and dizzy and almost passing out. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. But I gotta keep fighting tyranny in my own way. I gotta figure this out. You are appreciated. You are highly respected and appreciated. And if you got any value out of this, don't forget the Cash App is $ Elvis Rosenberg. And the Venmo is at Elvis/Rosenberg. Whoa, please don't stop in the middle of the highway. Please don't do that. Wow. car in front of me literally just stopped while there's tons of cars just coming in behind me. We're on the lower level of the George Washington Bridge right now. Thank you for watching. I'm home. Boom.